Hi, my name is Paula Anderson. I wanted to welcome you to class. This is Family Dynamics here at the Everett Community College. I just wanted to introduce myself to you, as well as give you a heads up on the syllabus and kind of what's coming your way. So the beauty of online learning, obviously, is I can be in my own living room and teach you, and hopefully you're somewhere cozy doing the class as well. So just to go over a few things, if you will take time to read the syllabus, it'll be worth your time. The syllabus has all sorts of details that I'm not going to go over in this video, but I did want to introduce myself personally. So my name is Paula Solis Anderson. I have two girls, 10 and 12 currently, and I love to be outdoors, hiking, kayaking, biking, camping, whatever, when I'm not doing early childhood education. I also teach preschool at the North Shore Co-op Preschool, a 3- and 4-year-old class, which is so fun. It's hilarious, actually. I have lots of good stories. But anyway, so that's what I do, and that's who I am. And so I have the privilege of teaching you this class and teaching 2 classes at the Everett Community College, so I'm happy to be here. So just to go over your syllabus, there is a required text. The required text is called The Crisis Manual for Early Childhood Teachers by Karen Miller, and that can be found in the bookstore. We're going to be using it quite a bit, so I wanted to make you aware of that. Within your syllabus, you're going to find the course description. You'll find learning outcomes, core learning objectives and things of that sort. So if you would just take some time to read that, that would be really beneficial for you. I'm looking at my notes, that's why I keep looking down. So let's talk assignments a little bit. Grading, first of all, course grading. Your grading is always available to you in the Canvas platform, so make sure that you check often so you know what grade you're receiving. Within your syllabus, you're going to find the grading system there as well. And also, I wanted to let you know your work will be graded on these factors: content, your knowledge of the subject, to the presentation. I require APA standard, which I make very clear in the syllabus. There's a link telling you exactly how to do that. Your timeliness, things need to be turned in on time, and then meeting the objectives of the assignment. Okay, so there are... the way this class works actually is kind of five different requirements from you. One, the very first thing is to read the announcements, okay? My goal is to do a video announcement every week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but that's my goal. So maybe you'll see my face more than once this quarter, I hope. So start there. That's the first place to start. The reason you want to start there is because that's where I outline the reading that's required. I outline the discussion questions, and I also outline the assignment. So it's very important that you start there, the announcement. The second thing that you'll be doing is you will be reading the required readings and watching the required videos or movies or whatever I have for that week. The third thing you'll be doing is answering 2 discussion questions. Those are called DQs, and we're going to talk more about that. The fourth thing you'll be doing is responding to your peers' posts. And what that does is it gives you a chance to weigh in on some of the things that your peers are talking about. This increases your learning, and it also shares your expertise. One of the great things about community college is a lot of you have been in the work field for a long time, and you have great experience, great knowledge in the subject that we're talking about. So I want that information into the classroom. I want to hear from you. So that's going to be an important part. Each of these are weighted. The discussion questions are each 5 points. Your overall participation will be 10 points, okay? And then let's see, the fifth thing that you're going to do is your assignment, and that's very clearly laid out for you, not only under the assignments in the calendar and then in the announcements, so you'll be pretty aware of that. So let's talk Tuesday discussion question. Tuesday discussion question is due at midnight on Tuesday. It's called a weigh-in, and what this is basically an opportunity for you to weigh in about the question just from your own experience and knowledge. This is not academic, it's just your thoughts. So do that on Tuesday. That's the weigh-in discussion question. And your post needs to be at least 3 sentences long, okay? And correct grammar and that sort of thing. So Thursday discussion question, this is a question that is academic, and so you will need to cite your resources. I give you links throughout your syllabus on how to cite resources, so you're going to be doing that. So you'll want to do that on Thursday. Again, it's 3 sentences long, correct grammar, and you're citing your resources, okay? A little bit about online learning. So the online learning is not easy. You have to be a pretty focused person to pull it off. And so I give you some learning tools in your syllabus to do so. One of the things that worked great for me was putting a Post-it note and writing down the things that distracted me. You know how your brain starts going sometimes and you're like, oh, you know what, I need to unload the dishwasher. We'll just write it down in your sticky note and get back to it. The other thing is to be focused. It's so easy when you're online to say, well, I'm just going to check Facebook or you know, I'm just going to look at this video or whatever. Stay focused. Set a timer if you must, you know, 1 hour, give yourself a break, whatever it is. And then again, I put some other teaching tools in your syllabus to make it easy and hopefully not distractible. If you have any problems with Canvas, there's a link as well where you can get some information and some, I guess, some questions answered if you get stuck. Okay, so let's see. Oh, some other things that are important is with your coursework, you want to complete all your reading assignments before you do your discussion questions. You're going to follow the APA standards. And what this means is when you're turning in a paper, you're going to want a title page. You're going to want a reference page. It will be 12-point, and it'll be in Roman times. I think that's what it's called. Roman times font, double-spaced, okay? So anytime you turn in a paper, which is actually all of our assignments, you will want to use that APA standard. And again, that's outlined in your syllabus, okay? Let's see. Due dates. All assignments are due at midnight on the day that they are due. If there is a circumstance that comes up for you and you're not able to turn in a paper assignment, do a discussion question, and it was outside of your control, you are welcome to contact me and to talk to me about it. I am a pretty reasonable person, and I want you to be successful. So oftentimes we'll be able to work out something. That being said, I also am a parent of teenagers, and I have worked with college students for some time. So I do know when things are not truthful. So just keep that in mind as well. The lab. So there is a lab portion in this class. It's 20 hours. 10 hours of that will be completed in class by your coursework. So you don't need to worry about that. 10 hours will be outside of class within a early childhood facility, such as a Boys and Girls Club or a teaching or being involved in a Sunday school or in a child care center, in a preschool, things of that sort. The only thing about it is you cannot be the lead teacher. You need to be observing children and families and things of that sort, okay? 10 hours, and you are going to need to sign off on that. There will be a log, and so you're going to need to sign off on that as well. The administrator or teacher or somebody will have to sign for your hours, okay? So no need to get worried. Those hours, 10 hours, are due by December 11th. And there are a few checklists that you have to use in participation with that, so be sure to check your syllabus. And then really the last thing I want to tell you about is cheating and plagiarism. Cheating and plagiarism are not tolerated on any level. There will be consequences for those actions, and plagiarism is pretty easy to spot, and so I would just be very careful about how you go about citing other people's work. Again, I've given you links within your syllabus to make that happen. So I think that's the bulk of what I wanted to say to you. Mostly it was just a welcome and invite you into this course, into my living room, and just say I'm excited. We're going to have a great quarter. Oh, and you know, I don't think I mentioned, contact me. Any problems, any questions. I have office hours on campus. Great Wolf Hall. Is that what it's called? Great. No, that is the water park. Gray Wolf Hall, actually, 307. And I am on campus on Wednesdays. from 10:30 to 1, and I'm happy to meet with you at any point to discuss anything you'd like pertaining to early childhood education. And I'm also available by email and through Canvas. So, okay, thanks so much. Hopefully I'll see you again on video. Okay, bye.